Hello, my dear students. How is everything with you? Fine? Good? Thanks God. I'm relieved and happy to know about that. I'm fine too. Thank you for your concern and your care. Today, we are going to learn something, and I think this is quite familiar for you, about news. You can get news from many sources, right? Yes, from TV, right? And from radio, from internet, right? And it can be taken from newspaper. Good. And what we are going to learn today is news item and all the things related to news item. Ready to learn? Yes? Good. Let's move on. This topic of news item is related to KD 3.4 which says kita bisa membedakan fungsi sosial, struktur teks dan unsur kebahasan dari berbagai macam teks news item. Dan it's based on KD 4.4 which says kita bisa menangkap makna secara kontekstual terkait dengan fungsi sosial, struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan teks news item. On this slide, you can see that there are 5 pictures which have different kinds of news. What I want you to do is, please observe each of the pictures. And I believe each picture has kind of news. So, please see or look at each of the picture here. Okay, and then please tell me later about what news you can get from each picture. Let's learn further about the news item. And the first thing I'd like to ask is the definition of news item. What is a news item? Okay? Yes, it is a kind of text, of course, which is used to inform. Good. Inform to whom? The readers, the listeners, right? About what? About events, that's right. The event should be important, interesting, newsworthy. Now let's make a summary about definition of the news item. A news item is a text informing the readers or listeners about newsworthy events of the day. Good. And a news item should consist of some parts. And the first part is called headline. What is headline? Yeah, it can be judul beritanya apa, right? We call that headline. And then the next part, we should have summary of events. It means ringkasan peristiwanya. And this is an explanation about what, apa yang terjadi, what is happening, what has happened, who, siapa terlibat, who got involved in that event, right? When, kapan, ya, when did it take place? And then where, di mana? Where did the event happen? And why, mengapa ada event tersebut? Okay? And the next part is, we call that quotes. Quotes mean like kutipan. In English, we say that the exact words people have said or written in the news. So to make it more valid, lebih sah, more accurate, we must include the quotes of the people that got involved in the event. Okay, so these are the important point of the news item. Here I give you a good example of news item text. This is complete because I give you with the generic structure. Let's see. The headline is, remember the title, 1 of 4 remaining youngster turtles dies in China. And look at the summary of events. Look at the divisions. Who? A youngster giant soft shell, one of the world's rarest turtles. What? A youngster giant soft shell has died in China. Where? In Suzhou Zoo in southern China. When? 24 hours after local staff and international experts had attempted to artificially inseminate the female turtle. Why? The cause of her death is being investigated. And quotes, in quotation mark, they said there were no complications from the operation and she had been in fine health after the procedure, but deteriorated the next day. So that's a good example. And look at the next slide. After you have read the previous slides about the text, now I'd like to give you the questions and let's try to understand the questions. The first one, what is the purpose of the text? Since it's a news item, so remember what is the purpose, what is the function of this text. Number 2, what is the text about? What is the topic of this text? And number 3, who was involved? Siapa terlibat dalam teks ini? Number 4, where did the event take place? Where did the event happen? Remember the location. Number 5, why did it occur? Why did it happen? Why? Mengapa itu bisa terjadi? And then 6, what is the first paragraph about? Remember the division or generic structure of this text, okay? Number 7, what is the purpose of the first paragraph? 8, what is the purpose of the rest paragraph? Mean apa tujuan dari paragraf-paragraf berikutnya? And number 9, why is there a sentence written between quotation marks? Remember the quotation mark, tanda kutip. What do you call such a sentence? And number 10, what tenses are mostly used in the text? And why does it use the tense? Why is it appropriate to use that such of tense? Okay? Okay, I just give you one kind of example of news item. And I want you to find many more from the internet or from the books. Learn about that further by yourself. And if you find some difficulties, you can ask me, or you can find the answers or the solution of your problems with your friends. Okay? So it was really nice to be with you here. Thank you for watching and enjoy learning English. And still keep semangat. And my messages are still the same. Stay at home, stay safe, stay healthy, keep praying, and God bless you. Dadah!